It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rickton. This is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callies.
How are you?
Peachy.
Welcome back.
Peachy.
Welcome back. It's been a while.
A week.
I know. That's a while for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a while for me. I know you just been on vacation and just joined the high life, but...
That's exactly right. Just sucking up the sun and the rays. And
Yeah, must be nice.
Uh-huh.
You had a little knee work done.
Probably the most expensive vacation I've ever taken.
Yeah, you had a little knee work done.
Had some knee work done.
And you're up. That's impressive already.
I'm up.
Hey, you can't ask for more than that.
I'm not excited about sitting around too much. So
Yeah.
I will have to say I probably did more yesterday than I probably should have. So won't be doing it today. I'll be
Taking a little bit easier.
becoming a lounge lizard.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, the old lounge chair will be my friend today.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I get it.
How was your week?
It was good. It was good. Not a whole lot exciting things going on, but it was a good week. Made it through.
Got your yard work done yesterday?
I got some of it, quite a bit of it, actually. The front part, which is kind of my hardest because you got a bunch of ditch lines and then things to move around and stuff to do. So I always start with that, then work back. So the hard part is done. I got a little bit to do.
Mm-hmm.
According to you, it won't be today, though. You said there was rain in the forecast, so we'll discuss that later.
It's supposed to be out of here by noon, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I may this evening.
Or may not.
Well, just see how I'm doing. Yesterday was first day that I actually went out in the heat with all my chest issues and stuff like that. It was a little bit. Not too bad.
90, maybe?
No, it's supposed to be 94. I don't know if it got to that, though.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a little warm.
So you...
Oh, Lord, he's got that look.
Never mind.
We'll let that one go.
Other than that, it's been pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Good.
Can't complain.
Good. Your boy's vacationing?
He is. He got an opportunity to go to Cancun. So they left out Saturday morning and drove to Texas, where they stayed the night and caught the plane Sunday morning early.
Out of Dallas?
Yep.
Wow.
And now they're
He didn't take you with him?
No. I think Dad was the last one he wanted with.
Imagine that.
He's having a good time, though. He'll have a good time this week.
There goes that college fund.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm not paying it.
You think?
No, he had saved up, and they planned on this a while back. It's been a long time ago, and he had saved up and paid for it, and so it's kind of your senior year. A lot of people take senior trips and stuff, so I get it.
I don't get it.
I get it. Let them have a little fun.
I don't get it. Waste of
Before
money.
he goes off to college. They're in a beautiful place, though. They're right on the ocean, and they've got this huge pool and balcony that they can overlook everything and look pretty.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Cancun. That's one area that I don't know. I've been to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, which I like real well. Been to Destin, Florida. I did not like Destin, Florida.
No?
No. Did not like it at all.
I've been to Cotter.
You been to Cotter? Cotter Springs. You've been a little further than that. I know that.
Yeah, I've been to Cotter Springs.
What's your favorite vacation you ever took?
Not.
You don't have one?
No.
Really?
No. You?
It'd probably be the Puerto Vallarta. I really liked it down there. And you can haggle, and things were a little cheaper in that area. So
Have a hard time with vacations.
I get that. I don't take them often. Trust me.
We took the kids to Germany for 2 weeks several years ago. The girls were still in high school. We went over there. Both of them were exchange students in the GAP program.
Okay.
So One year we went over and visited their host families when they were there, and we spent a couple weeks with Tina's cousin that was living over there. And, I mean, it was a good time, but I don't vacation well.
You don't vacation well. Don't sleep well. Nothing, huh?
It's just.
Usually I don't sleep well in hotel rooms anyway, so.
Have you ever been over to like England or Germany or France or any of those?
Nope. Never been overseas.
In the hotels, the bathrooms are so small. They're smaller than a normal closet. You know, they're called water closets, and truly that's what it is. You've got a toilet, and then you've got a shower, and a little
It's
bitty
part
sink.
of the toilet and everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bitty sink, and you know I have to stand sideways, and just forget it. It was fun.
Yeah, see, I would enjoy that.
Yeah, but it was cool. We toured a bunch of castles and things. I mean, it wasn't too bad.
There you go.
Morning prayer time. It's
All right,
5
we
after.
better start this show.
Yeah, why don't you get the show rolling? Where you been all week?
Duh.
Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas, with all our respect, is not just their motto, it's the way to do business. With 29 locations to serve you, one in Memphis, Tennessee. With all our respect, and now the morning prayer. Lord, we just thank you for who you are and what you do for us in our lives. Lord, we come to you this morning lifting up the family of Billy Dearmore, retired police officer from Mountain Home who lost his life a week ago. Lord, we just pray that you'll be with that family as they have burial service for him this week, and just be with Miss Rita and their son as they continue on with their lives, but know that the husband and dad will be truly missed, not only by the family, but by friends and the community as a whole. Lord, we just have several unspoken prayers this morning for sickness, friends, family, and loved ones, illness around. Lord, we just pray that you'll be with them and comfort them, not just here in town, but across the country. Lord, we just pray that you will continue to lead, guide, and direct us and keep us safe. And it's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Home, Highway 5 North, just past Hospital Drive on the right-hand side of the road. You'll see the biggest American flag you've probably ever seen. Pull in there. Go talk to them about pre-planning, funeral services, cemetery plots, mausoleum, cremation. I'm sure they can handle that as well. If you don't know where the nearest Roller Funeral Home is to you, give them a call at 870-425-2161. They'll be glad to help you find the Roller Funeral Home that can help you with your time of sorrow and your time of need. Roller Funeral Home. Now it's time for a quick word from Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. retiredarkansas.net is their website. We'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the weather, the lake level, and dam reports, all brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. retiredarkansas.net is their website. Go there, click on live views, and get to see a little fog this morning.
It's not as bad as it was when I got here this morning. You couldn't see nothing.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It was froggy, huh?
Yeah, it's starting to lift.
What you see underneath that cloud cover is the city of Cotter, and that's about all you see. Just a little bit of the edge there. So how's the other shot? Any better?
Worse.
Worse? It is kind of cool, though. A little bit eerie.
Yeah, you can see the trees, the outline of the trees, but that's about it.
As quick as it's changing, we'll come back and check that out when we get done going through the weather report. But these shots are brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. And if you go there, click on live views, you'll see there's 15, 16 different views you can check out. You can also go there, click on MLS listings, see what's available in our area. If you find something there that tickles your fancy, you probably get on the phone and give them a call at 870-405-0793. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, that's a better shot.
You see the Witch's Hat Water Tower there, downtown Cotter, Arkansas. That's supposed to be what? Railroad? The Contractor's Trust shot?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Give them a call. 870-405-0793. Going to run through some temperatures, and we'll just let that flip on through as it's going until we hit to the radar. Mountain Home is currently 69, Harrison 73, Batesville 72, Yellville 69, Marshall 70, Salem 67, Mountain View 70, Calico Rock 69, West Plains, Missouri 67, Springfield, Missouri 73, Poplar Bluff, Missouri 72, St. Louis, Missouri 69. It's getting better pretty quick.
Yeah, there's you can barely see the city hall.
I wonder if any of that's on the lens. You never know. Let's take a look at the radar, Scooter. As you can see, there's a little bit of rain coming into northwest Arkansas at about 11 o'clock. It'll be out of the way. What's going on now is up to the north and to the northeast. A little bit of rain in Iowa, northern portion of Missouri. Let's zoom into Arkansas. That heavy rain's going to hit into Joplin at about 11 o'clock today. It's going to hit north Arkansas at about noon. But right now, from Rogers to Blytheville, from Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, Fort Smith, to Memphis, Conway, Little Rock, Hot Springs, Pine Bluff, Texarkana, and Greenville, Mississippi, we're all clear in the state of Arkansas at least until 1 o'clock, and that's where our radar stops, and we'll see what happens after that. Right at 1 o'clock, Rogers is going to start getting a little bit of rain. Heat advisory. Lots of heat going on, Scooter. Blowing dust advisory. That's new.
Blowing dust advisory.
Dust.
I hadn't seen that one.
They said on KY3 that all that haze we had yesterday was the smoke from Canada.
Huh. I don't know that I'm buying all that, but okay.
I buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You would think with the storms going that were coming through from west to east that it would have blown that.
It's heavy, though. Like, it's heavy.
Yeah.
So, kind of wild. What is this dark right here? Excessive heat watch in the panhandle of Texas. Heat advisory. Blowing dust advisory. Never heard of that before.
Me neither. That's the first. That's a new one.
All kinds of watches and warnings across the country. Missouri looks pretty clear, though. Arkansas, 3/4 of it is covered up. Hang around. It'll change. Today, chance of thunderstorms 50%, only up till noon, then high of 91 degrees. Slight chance of thunderstorms tonight, low of 69. Hot tomorrow, heat advisory, high of 97. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 77. Hot and breezy on Wednesday, high of 101.
Woo!
Going to be warm on Wednesday. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low of 75. Thursday, slight chance of thunderstorms, high of 92. Thursday night, 30% chance of rain, low of 68. And on Friday, 50% chance of rain, high of 83. Friday night, low of 64 with a chance of rain. Saturday, chance of rain, high near 86. Saturday night, low of 63. And next Sunday, high near 88 degrees. The old pollen. Tree pollen is low today, none tomorrow, none on Wednesday. Grass is low today, moderate tomorrow, moderate on Wednesday.
Ragweed's starting to kick up.
Ragweed is moderate today, but there's none tomorrow and none on Wednesday. Wait till
Check it tomorrow. That'll change.
Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk, 556.78, which is 4.78 above full pool. They are currently unavailable for generation, is what the report says. So that Norfolk River is kind of low.
They've been like that the whole end of the week.
Yep, all last week they were that way too. So Lake Bull Shoals, 659.66, which is 0.66 above full pool. They are currently generating 1. That's the lake levels and dam reports. And the weather update brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net, and look at the change in the shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's burning off fast, Scooter.
It is. Here's the wide angle. Yeah, it's burning off quick.
Yeah. Go to retiredtoarkansas.net click on live views and you get to see the rest of those 15 or 16 different shots. We call them the Z-clips.
Z-clips.
Z-clips. Bob and Linda Zadora. If you see something on the website, when you go to MLS listings, give them a call at 870-405-0793. They'll be glad to help you. And we'll be back in just a moment. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road, where your business is appreciated.
Going on now through June. Up to $500 off select mowers at Mower Warehouse. With no money down and payments as low as $89 per month.
Have you ever noticed? There you go. It's all yours now, Bob. Yep.
What was that, Scooter?
That was the in and out before we come back in.
But you didn't in.
But we
You
outed.
stayed out.
We're back.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Mower Warehouse of Mountain Home. Have they moved into their new location yet?
No, they're still remodeling that location. It's going to take them a little while.
So at the old location, which is about a quarter mile off the bypass on the right-hand side of 178 East, is Mower Warehouse. You'll know you're there when you see the mowers in the air. They part sales service. They've got them all. They'll work on about anything. If you can't get your mower in, give them a call. They'll come pick it up for you.
Yep.
Work on it, bring it back to you. Generators, like I say, weed eaters, parts, you name it. And you say the rebates are back.
The rebates are going. They went ahead and extended them till the end of the month. So if people missed out and they want a chance to get a mower, listen, they got 0% financing. They got no money down financing. They've got rebates right now that are amazing. A lot of them are $500 off a mower, and that's a pretty good chunk. You're looking at a mower. So if you're needing a mower, they can get you set up with one today. They can get you taken care of.
Mower Warehouse. Let's see what's going on with community news. The Northwest Arkansas Wellness Innovative Readiness is still going on till the 18th, so it's today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. It's a no-cost medical service, first come, first serve while supplies last. Services include medical and mental health, sports physicals, optometry, dental exams, extractions, and fillings. It's going to be at the Yellville Summit High School, but they said it was a middle school, right?
Middle school. At the middle school, not the high school.
At the middle school. 1124 Panther Avenue there in Yellville. You can give Tina Cole a call at 870-741-3678. Hours of operation this week, today and tomorrow will be 9 to 5, and on Wednesday 9 to noon. No new patients admitted 1 hour before they close. If you didn't get a chance to watch the show last Wednesday, this is a pretty cool deal.
It is. There's like 180 something different military from all the different branches. It's just a cool thing to see them all get together and offer this for the community. I think it's pretty neat.
July the 29th, which is next Saturday from 7:30 to 11 at the American Legion Post 52 here in Mountain Home, will be a pancake breakfast fundraiser, $8 per person, $4 for kids 5 through 12. Kids under 4 eat free. You eat free if you are a World War II veteran, Korean War veteran, or if you're military, law enforcement, or EMT in uniform. Price includes all-you-can-eat pancakes, biscuits, gravy, sausage, coffee, orange juice, and the location for that is Alleywide American Legion Post 52 at 717 Market Street here in Mountain Home. Kick Cancer in the Bass. They'll be registering boats starting September the 18th. They have room for 75 boats. It's a two-person team for $250. They've got all kinds of sponsors and things going on with that. If you want some more information, call Melissa Hudson, 870-508-2273. All proceeds go to Pites Cancer Support House. How about that, Scooter?
All right.
That's the community news and happenings brought to you by Mower Warehouse of Mountain Home, Highway 178 East, just past Buzzard Roost Cutoff Road. You know you're there when you see the mowers in the air. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for Monday morning sports. The Mountain Home Diamonds played in the World Series up in Branson. They were beat out in bracket play on Saturday, 10-6. They lost to Sugar and Spice of Crowder, Oklahoma. They had some pretty good games, though, Scooter. It was pretty wild. Some come from behinds and just.
That's awesome. I didn't get a chance to.
Fought from the loser side, and it was good. They made it bracket play. Congratulations to those girls for making it as far as they did. They were down quite a bit. I think they were down 6-0. And then they came back, and they were down 4-0. Came back with 4 runs in the 5th inning, but they ended up getting beat 10-6, and that knocked them out of that World Series. You talk about hot. It was hot up there on Saturday.
Oh, I can imagine. Our guests are here.
Our guests are here. I watched some of that on Facebook, and it was pretty wild. The McLeod American Legion team came from behind to beat Bryant on Friday night in the 17 and under state tournament. They beat Bryant 12-11. Mountain Home was down 9-0 going in early. They came back to win it 12-11, so that was pretty exciting.
Awesome.
They turned around and played in the championship game yesterday. They played against Lake Hamilton, but they got beat in that game 11-1 in the championship game. But this team came back from a lot of adversity and came back to be the runner-up in the state championship, which was pretty exciting. That was all played at the University of Central Arkansas at Conway. And congratulations to those guys and their coaches as well. So that's pretty exciting for them. The locker room split a home finale with Paragould, and they will wrap up their regular season against North Central Arkansas at Israel County High School at 5:30. That'll be the first pitch today. The regular season ends with them. Then they go on the 20th to start their state tournament play. So best of luck to the locker room. What else we got here? Anything? Doesn't look like it. You got anything going on, Scooter?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
You are laid back, Jack.
I am. Lately, I just chill. I'm good.
Chill.
I'm good.
Well, there you go. That's the quick update for the sports.
All right. take a break. I think our guests are here.
Sounds like our guests are here. We'll get them in their seats a little bit early, and we'll come back. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Coach Steve Airy and Brad Coleman are with us this morning. This morning we're talking Gridiron Club steak dinner and auction that comes up August the 12th. How you guys doing?
Allergies got me down.
Allergies
I'm gonna
got
sniff and cough, and I hope
we're
I'm
used
good.
to it. Scooter does it all the time.
God, we went to the same barber yesterday, so you're glad you got us on. Got us here together, right?
Yeah, you got that toner down. Got a little mat. Coach, let's talk team camp real quick. How'd it go Thursday?
Went really well. Had 4 teams come in: Yellville, Salem, West Plains, Missouri, Mountain Grove, Missouri, and our kids look good. I'm
good.
really proud of them. Yeah, we just had a good off season.
I understand we got a little spunk with this team.
We do. We got a little bit of everything with them. We got a little more size, a little more speed, a little more physicality, and with that comes a little more attitude. And I don't know. I'm excited. I'm ready.
How you deal with the attitude?
I just try to keep it under check a little bit. There's a thing called swagger, and I think you got to have it. But then there's a little bit that's overboard. And there's just a fine line right there. But you don't talk the talk, you walk the walk. But then again, if somebody's talking the talk, you finish it. You know.
They start talking smack, you got to deal with it.
You got to. Yeah, there's a fine line there. I don't want my guys being punks and starting it, and I don't want them talking to other guys. I want them to play hard and enjoy playing the game with a lot of enthusiasm. But they got sat down and got in trouble the other day because they was kind of talking after every tackle, and
get a little lippy.
Yeah, that's a 15-yarder, and we're not going to practice those.
Yeah. You don't want to kill it completely. You just want to control it.
You just have to control it. Exactly.
Yeah. Coach, how's the injuries? Any?
We look really good as far as the injury scene. I remember last year we had so many guys out at this time. Dayton Davis might have hurt his hand. He was getting an X-ray, but other than that, we're solid.
Good deal. Any more team camps before school starts?
We're going to go to Branson one day. We're going to go to Yellville this week with our twos. We're going to take our twos over there and see if some of those guys might emerge as ones. Maybe we've overlooked somebody.
Do a little bit of moving around, see how things adjust.
Yeah.
The team camp concept used to be it was a 7-on-7 thing, but you deal with the full team. Is that right?
7-on-7, you don't get to blocking, you don't get to tackling. That's the game to me. 7-on-7 is great, but it doesn't get everybody the work they need, and you don't get the same kind of work in practice. It's usually different when you get somebody across from you and live bullets are flying. You know.
Right. You were with us a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about having the team camp, but you were going to have to do it on the practice field. Were you able to have it on the game field?
We got it on the game field. The track guys never came into work, so we did get it on the game field. I was glad for that.
And it's hot.
Yes.
Plus we had a big rain the night before, so it cooled it off a little bit, but the humidity level, it's got to be tough.
Yeah, and that's the one thing we're going to probably need to get a little more into is the heat and the humidity, because I guarantee you we're going to get it down there at Jonesboro and Nettleton's week 0, week 1.
The wet bulb thing, is that's still an issue?
It's still an issue. We're going early tonight. We're doing a youth coaches clinic tonight, and they want to do it at 5:30, which is early. I hope. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what the wet bulb's going to look like at 5:30. We may be shut down. You know, that's why we try to start our practices at 7. Bring them out 6:37. When we
the
go
2-week
evenings.
dead zone that AAA imposes on all the schools in the state of Arkansas. Can you tell how that hurt you this year, or was it as bad as it has been years past?
You know, it hurts, but it's good at the same time. I think the kids need to take a step back, but they just need to stay in shape while they're out. And I think our guys did a really good job of trying to find a weight room or trying to get a little running in, or because they didn't look too bad last week in camp when they came back.
That's good.
And we looked pretty good in camp, in team camp. Other than that, I thought we got kind of a little bit tired about 11:30ish, right around there. So we had 2 good hours of juice.
How's your sophomores, the freshmen that came down the hill? Did you keep several of them?
Yeah, they're hanging in there.
That's good.
They're doing a good job.
That's where it all begins, right there.
If we can keep them every year, we're gonna get solid around here, Bob.
That'll be exciting. Dr. Coleman, we appreciate you coming in here with us this morning. We're going to talk about the team camp that's coming up. We'll take a quick break first. Not team camp, the state dinner and auction, and we'll come back with that here in just a moment.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road, where your business is appreciated.
Going on now through June, up to $500 off select mowers at Mower Warehouse, with no money down and payments as low as $89 per month.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Coach Steve Airy and Dr. Brad Coleman is with us this morning. And we're going to talk about the steak dinner and auction that's coming up on August the 12th. Guys, this is a big thing. It really is a big thing. It's a great way for the community to get involved, not only by attending the steak dinner, but donating auction items for the auction itself. I know you had a lady going around picking up some of the things last week, and it's just good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's the biggest fundraiser that we have, and as you sit here and you listen to Coach talk, how do you not just get fired up, right? How do you not get excited and to hear Hall of Fame coach talk about, hey, we're going to be good. The good things are going to be coming, right? And we're starting to see that progression. And, we're taking this from being a football team to a football program. Mm-hmm. There's a difference in the two, right? Mm-hmm. There's a difference in what it is. We're seeing the Bomber youth sports all the way through the 7th grade, junior high, and then now they're coming down to the hill. And, we're seeing it in their bodies. We're seeing it in their strength. We're seeing it in the way that they're handling it on the field. The chippiness, that's coming from winning. That's coming from winning at the younger levels. And when you hear Coach and you just get excited, and with the Gridiron Club, our job is to let the coaches do their job. Let the coaches go coach, let them coach those boys up, and then we're there to provide them with all the tools that they need to make that team better and make this into a program. The school does a fantastic job of supporting our athletic programs, but there's just things that that you're like, man, I'd really like to have that. It's kind of that want and not the need. I just really want that. I don't really say we need it, but we want it. And that's what we do as a Gridiron Club, is to come alongside the coaches and fundraise for them and help get them money that they can go get those wants. And the steak dinner and auctions are our first kind of kickoff excitement to football and our first fundraiser to help raise funds for the football program.
One of the things that I always tell people when I'm talking to them and convincing them in my subtle ways to either buy tickets or donate items, this is the fundraising arm. Well, what about the Booster Club? Mountain Home's got a Booster Club. Why do we need a Gridiron Club? Because the Gridiron Club is the fundraising arm for the football program.
Yeah.
And it's not just for the high school. It starts down in the 3rd grade and helps get things that is needed all the way through the 12th grade.
Yeah.
The Gridiron Club made a huge donation to Bomber Youth Football at the beginning of the changeover when it was taken over by the school, or not by the school, but by the new organization. And, that's what it's all about. Use those funds, get the program started in the 3rd grade, run it through their 12th grade year, and that's just part of it. The money that is there, it funnels through the Booster Club, so there's a lot of accountability for it.
There is a ton of accountability, and here's the reality: every sport does this. Mm-hmm. Every sport has their own fundraising efforts that they do. Some coaches like to have their hand in it. I know basketball does a phone-a-thon. They do the basketball camps during the summer that goes back into the basketball program. I think the softball team, they go with Holy Smokes, they sell pork butts and they sell briskets, and every sport has their own fundraisers that they do. Gridiron Club was just developed out of Booster Club with its own name that basically says we're going to fundraise for the football program. Once again, it takes the burden off of the coaches to be able to do that, because there's a lot that goes on in football. They're dealing with 60 to 80 players, whereas in basketball you're dealing with 10 to 12 players, and so the coaches can manage that fundraising a little easier. And some coaches want their hands on that, and some just say, hey, we'd love for somebody to take it on and do that and trust that. And football's one that has said, hey, we'd love to step back and you guys do that. And honestly, talking with Bailey Bodenhammer, who's the president of the Booster Club, we like the model that we're seeing with Gridiron Club. We think that could spin off, and you see that with other clubs, so to speak, that's under the booster club that for each, a tip-off club or a home run club or whatever it may be. I think that this is kind of the model maybe going forward for fundraising within the booster club.
And there's also the Bomber Foundation they have the signs on the back side of the visitor side, but that's strictly, and I may be wrong, and if I am, please correct me, that is for field upgrades and maintenance?
Facilities, yep.
Facilities.
All facilities. The Booster Club Foundation is for facilities. They sell advertising and that you see at the field, and those go to facilities maintenance. When we built the new baseball park and softball park complex at McLean Park over there, that went through the Booster Club Foundation. I know that they have things moving forward for new facility upgrades within our school district that's on the road that they're fundraising for currently. But that's more facilities, not so much programs.
Right. Yeah. And then the Booster Club itself is more for individual sports, and then each individual sports, like you said, have their own fundraisers, which is what the steak dinner and auction.
Correct, and we work hand in hand with the foundation. I know, we are providing stadium seats for the stadium that we're going to put up. That's something that we are fundraising to do. We work through the foundation in order to do that, and so there's hand in hand that goes with that. And like you said, with the accountability. I personally would not be within anything that's not fully accountable on that. I don't want that burden, but it is 100% accountable through the funds. It goes through different hands. It goes through the athletic department, has record of everything. We have record of everything, and so there's multiple people that does it. Yes,
Coach,
sir.
what are some of the things that you've seen as the head bomber? What have you seen come out of the Gridiron Club that have helped your organization?
It's just, you can call it wants, you can call it needs, but bottom line is you gotta invest in your program to have a little pride in your program, and then through the years, we've got the 7th graders uniforms, we've got the 8th graders uniform, we've donated helmets, shoulder pads to the youth levels. We've upgraded weight room facilities. We've upgraded. We bought our kids stuff for travel gear or practice gear or whatever, just stuff funds that we didn't have before. We got extra funds right now. Use the SEC for example. Everybody is doing whatever they can to keep up with the Alabamas and the people of the world, and we're the same way. We can't just sit back and watch everybody grow and us stay stagnant, and we're upgrading everything we do. We got speed systems. We're going to get a vertical jumps pad or 2, but just monitoring our kids' strength, their speed.
One of the big things was concussion pads.
We got helmet concussion pads on our helmets. We're doing everything we can to take care of kids right now and let them perform at their highest level, and that's what it's for. And then again, we take care of a lot of these kids on the roads and things of that. We have all the way 7 through 12 kids that need a meal or need water or need Gatorades at halftime, and we do a lot of traveling. We have a lot of kids in the program, so it takes care of everybody. And then we've upgraded our some of our training stuff. We've helped our trainers get some stuff that needed to get our athletes back. So the weight room and the training room are things that everybody benefits from, not just football.
Right.
But we've done a lot of things, and I mean this has been a big deal.
And one thing I think we're going to see this year, and I've seen such a huge response with it, is we came up with the idea on Thursday night. The high school team loves to provide meals for the players to get them carb loaded and ready and diet ready and build energy. I mean, there's a science behind getting your body ready to go perform on the field. And we're doing a thing called Feed the Bombers, and man, it has been. The response we've received with that is huge. We pretty much, have people that have stepped up and said, we're going to pay, restaurants in town. We're going to come in Thursday night and cater a meal for the football team. Coach has got it set up. We're going to come into wherever their weight room or wherever they're going to eat, and we're going to set up a meal. All the players are going to be there on Thursday night and get fed. I've had individuals say, hey, how much does that cost? We have a restaurant that says if anybody wants to pay to do it, here's how much it is. You pay us, we'll bring it in, but if somebody wants to donate that's something. It's been a huge response, even so much so I believe we're going to trickle it down to the junior high level, be able to do that on home games that they're here, and so that's something, talking with the junior high coaches, they would love to keep the kids on campus and keep them there, and to be able to provide a meal for them before the game, so that's pretty exciting.
It'll be a good time.
No.
The Time for a quick break. We'll take it. Here's the time for the 45 break, Scooter.
There you go.
You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're talking about the Gridiron Club steak dinner and auction, which is August the 12th. Let's play a little clip.
Try to do this weekly. What we're going to do is spend time here. We are in the weight room. We're going to walk through, and we got 30 yards to talk about. Today, we're going to talk about the Gridiron Club Steak Dinner. Tobias, tell us a little bit about it.
I'm so excited about the steak dinner coming up in support of the Gridiron Club. If you've not been to this event, you need to check it out because I'm telling you, there's nothing on the planet like it.
It's going to be awesome.
I mean, it's like a pep rally and a delicious meal all rolled into one. And August 12th.
August 12th at the shed. We've got the shed renovated. There's going to be about 450 seats, 450 Bomber fans out there. We've got live auction items. We've got silent auction items. We've got great steak that's been donated. We're going to have a great night.
Yeah. And I know, you know, in the current environment, money's tight. You're probably thinking, why in the world? Like, I don't want to spend money for that. Let me tell you, folks, this weight room that you're seeing in the background, these are the types of projects and things that come from the money that the Gridiron Club raises. And it's investing back into our football program, back into our youth, building a program that can compete. I mean, what do we all want? We want a state championship, and it starts right here in this weight room and with clubs and things like the Gridiron Club.
Absolutely. You know, we love to let the coaches go do their thing and coach. And we've got a great group of boys. talking with the coaches, they said they've got one of their best teams they've had in a long time. They're super excited about these Bomber boys, and hey, we're going to get to call them a little bit this week, man. It's going to be awesome.
We're pumped.
Yeah, so steak dinner, August 12th. Hey, if you need a ticket, reach out to Mountain Home Gridiron Club. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us through the website. Also, if you want a corporate table, VIP tables, if there's anything that you want to give as an auction item that can bring up money, we've also got options like feeding the Bombers. We've got stadium seats. We've got all kinds of cool things that's available to make the Bomber experience awesome.
And the stadium seats, think about it. You'd be able to buy a seat and pick where you want it in the stadium. I mean, I don't know. That just sounds incredible to me because you get first dibs on where you're going to get to see the action from. So that sounds like you need to check it out. Gridiron Club doing a lot of great things for our community, for our football program. Uniting one Bomber, baby.
That's right. All right. We'll see you this year. Go Bombers.
The Gridiron Club Steak Dinner and Auction, August the 12th at ASU, The Shed, ASU Mountain Home. It's just going to be a good time.
Yeah, you heard Tobias. That was kind of a little something we just came up with. We're staying in the weight room. I think we're going to try to do that weekly. We're going to be able to interview some of the coaches, some of the players, some of the junior high coaches. That's our thoughts, is to be able to do that, to keep everybody kind of tuned into what's going on in the football program. Follow us on Facebook. We got an email address that you can email us, but that's how you're going to stay up to in tune with what's going on. But yeah, it's just a great. Tobias said it's going to be like a pep rally and great dinner all in one. If you haven't been before, it's just a good time. It's a good time to come donate to the program, get a good meal out of it. We got some awesome items, auction items. Once again, if you're out there and you want to donate something, reach out to us. We would take whatever we can get to help the program out.
What are some of the items you've gathered up so far?
Yeah, so we've got some, I know, like Bluetooth speakers and stereo. We've got a 3-night stay at an Airbnb. We've got a water purifying system. We got tons of, actually 3 or 4 different guided fishing trips, fishing rods, tons of gift certificates to local businesses around town that are giving. We got some tubes. Some of the marinas have given, a tube system and some floating devices and some things that, there's some of these cool things that you're like, man, I don't know that I'd ever go out and buy it on my own, but hey, if I can donate to the football program and get that item, then it's going to be pretty awesome. We've got an updated list, and the amount is pretty incredible of the amount of stuff that's come in so far.
I know we've got 3 guides from the White River that I've picked up, and Jesse Bryson, Neil Calais, and Ricky Dean. Mm-hmm. They've all given, Neil and Jesse give 2 trips or 3 trips. Ricky Dean's given 2 trips. So it's a good opportunity. If you've not fished the Great White River, you need to do that, and why not have a guide with you and pick one up at an auction? And so you're getting a good deal there.
Yep, those are fantastic items. That these guys are giving their time, and that's what we want with the steak dinner and with the football program. We want excitement built into it. We want the community support. We want the coaches and the players to walk out on Friday night and feel like they have a whole town of Mountain Home behind them, right? And that's our goal. I mean, I know as a coach, right, you can speak to that, of how awesome it is to know when you have full-on support of your community there, and know that there's a home field advantage for a reason, and that's our job, is to help build that excitement. We want people there. We want to build the excitement for the upcoming season.
Not only do we appreciate the excitement that this drives, but we want the excitement to carry on to Friday night games.
That's right.
And Friday night's not the only night. We've got JV games that are played on Monday night. We've got junior high games that are played on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This is the whole Bomber program, from Bomber youth football all the way up through the high school level. This money goes to each one of those groups, divided up not equally, but however the need is. It's a needs-based thing as far as what they need to get through. The money is well spent. And quite frankly, it's well deserved. I mean, Coach Harry's done a great job. Has taken this Bomber team back to back to back 3 years in a row to the second level in the playoffs. That's never happened before.
And I remember, I was blessed to be able to ask when we had, the Bombers were 1-29 in 30 games, and we were looking for a new coach. And I remember sitting in on the interview section And Coach Airy was in there, and we interviewed him, and I remember this talking about it, and Hall of Fame coach coming out of Missouri, and I remember sitting around the table and saying, if we hire this guy, we need to give him everything he needs to continue to be a Hall of Fame coach. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, why I'm there. And you hear him talk, and you buy into it, right? You just hear him. You see the excitement. You see his disappointment when we don't play well on Friday nights. And it's not a matter of, oh, well, it's no, we're going to get better. And so I'm here doing everything I can to give him the tools to succeed. And I hope our community follows in with it as well.
This is this will be the fourth steak dinner and auction. Is that right?
I believe it's the fourth one.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah. So, Coach, where you came from before, not the Harrison stamp, we won't talk about that, but where you were in Missouri, they did this up there and very successful up there as well.
I want to tell you, it has caught on like wildfire. I got the idea from a guy in Brookings, Oregon named Dick Wilson. He did it for us in Mountain Grove, and since we've done it, I think Thayer, Missouri, Willow Springs, Missouri, West Plains, Missouri, Kabul, Missouri. Everybody in the area is doing it right now. It's that much fun for the program. It's that much fun for the town.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a little fundraiser. It's a big fundraiser, and everybody has a great time. They get something for the $20. You know what I mean? It's not just giving away $20. They get something back for it, or $25.
By the way, our tickets are $25. If you need a few, give me a call. I'll be glad to help you.
Everything's going up, Bob.
Yeah, you bet. But you're talking a good ribeye steak, a baked potato, some dessert. I'm sure there's some kind of a salad. I don't know what
And I don't think you can go out and get that. That's about what it's going to cost to go out, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, we try to keep the cost.
What's the menu?
So we've got steaks, baked beans, potato salad, and I think we have a pasta salad that is being donated by Old Mill Tavern. They did it last year, and it was a huge hit. It was so good, and they're doing that. And then we have desserts as well that are there. So it's going to be a great night, great steak, huge steaks. I remember that. We've got a team of about 10 guys that are excited with 4 grills ready to fire up the charcoal and start cooking. And man, it's just we're so lucky to have the team that we have. I know Coach comes to some of our meetings and sees some of the people that are there, and man, they just take each area of it and run with it. And it is just we at our last meeting, people were talking about, man, I don't feel like that there are lots being done, but it's because everybody's doing their one part and not one person's having to do it all. And just been so blessed with the team that we have around us. And then that night it's just all going to come together and excitement. And so, man, we really just encourage people to come out and be a part of it.
There will be tables full of silent auctions items, and then how many live auction items will you have?
We're shooting to try to get 10 to 15 live auction items, depending on what all we get. And another cool thing we're doing that night is we're actually auctioning off the seniors. So we're going to auction off the senior players that are there. They're going to be there and be your assistant for the night. So we're kind of excited about that, to try to get some more personal content, and connection with those seniors in the tables. So that's something that is done in the past at some things and been exciting. They may go get you a drink of water, and I know there's certain senior that I think I'm going to buy. Hangs out at our house quite a bit. I'm gonna make sure I get him and make him go to all my little gopher stuff.
Go up.
That's right. But that'll be a fun thing that we're gonna do. But yeah, tons of live auction items, silent auction items. We're gonna try to make sure we get a list out as you're walking in the door of exactly what the live auction items are, so and you can kind of have your mind made up. This is what I'm going after. One thing we're doing too, there'll be with the VIP tables, we have footballs that we signed by whatever team. If you get a VIP table, whichever team that you choose, we've got a 7th grader parent who owns a business, wants a VIP table. Like, I want the 7th grade team to sign a ball, so they're going to have a ball on their table that's going to be signed for that, and just little neat things that we're going to be able to do for the community.
Live auction will be donated by Brandon Barnes.
Brandon Barnes is going to be doing the live auction. Yep, he does.
If you don't know who Brandon Barnes is, that's Bobo Barnes. That's Colonel Tommy Walker Sr.'s grandson. And he's been doing it for years, does a great job. Yep. His Uncle Timmy and his Uncle Tommy both do a wonderful job. But he is taking the Gridiron Club under his wing, and he is going to be the auctioneer for that. Yep. So that'll be good. Yep. So anything else you want to say? We've got about 10 more seconds, Coach.
No, come out. Appreciate everybody. I mean, this town's phenomenal.
It's going to be
I'm proud to be a Bomber. I really am.
Gridiron Club Steak Dinner and Auction, August the 12th at ASU Mountain Home at the Shed. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.